Good Thursday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this June 4th. We finally got some sunshine yesterday. It took half the day. And I was like, man, I don't want to go 3 days busting a forecast, but it looked like it was going to happen. And then all of a sudden, we got enough dry air mixing through all the clouds, and the sun came out, and it turned out to be a great afternoon. And we finally broke the 70-degree mark. We actually reached 74 degrees was the official high temperature in Bowling Green yesterday. That happened just after 4 p.m. at the Bowling Green Airport. Now, 83 is where we should be on average, so that's a 9-degree difference. We were 9 degrees below the average high. 57 was our low yesterday, 61 on the average. That's 4 degrees difference. A year ago, we had a high of 86 and a low of 69 back in 2014. Still no rainfall past 24 hours despite all of the cloud cover that we saw across the area yesterday. We're holding at 0.14 of an inch of rain for the month of June, only 4 days old. Well, it looks like today we're going to see full sunshine, and that's great news for anybody that is putting out things for sale or maybe going to shop for sale items along U.S. Highway 68. It is today the kickoff of the 400-mile yard sale across Kentucky, and it starts over at the Traders Mall over in Paducah, which is where 68 comes in. The Traders Mall, pretty big outfit over there in Paducah if you've never been. It's kind of like a warehouse or a big, just a big building full of stuff. And then it's going to wind through Cadiz and the Land Between the Lakes, come through Bowling Green, and then it's going to wind up toward Greensburg and Campbellsville as you go through the central part of Kentucky. And then you go on up to Harrodsburg. I'm looking at a map to make sure I get my towns right here. Paris, Kentucky, on up to Flemingsburg, and then over toward Maysville and Old Washington. That's where it ends up. Not quite Ashland, Kentucky, but a little bit west of that. That's where US 68 goes through the entire state of Kentucky. So the bargains and the bargain hunting will start today, and the 400-mile yard sale runs all the way through Sunday. So you've got 4 days here to get in on the action. I'm going to get in on some of it on Saturday for sure, and maybe a little bit Sunday. We'll see, as I will be helping WHAS's Crusade for Children, which also takes place this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And I will be broadcasting live from the Campbellsville Fire Department in Taylor County, which US 68 runs that link through there. And I'll be broadcasting live Saturday evening. I think it's 6 o'clock. I'm not sure. I'll have to make sure if that's Eastern time or Central time. Campbellsville is on what we call fast time or Eastern time. But I'll be broadcasting live here on WBKO. May even turn on my Periscope account and do it that way as well, so you can watch on your phone. I'll also be broadcasting live Sunday. We've got a new location for our Sunday live remote, and that starts at 12:30, I believe it is. I'll double check that, but from Litchfield, from the Litchfield Fire Department. So all of that is for the WHAS Crusade for Children, the 62nd annual. But it's about the, 12th, 13th, 14th year that we've done this here in partnership with WHAS here at WBKO. And it's all to raise money for special needs children across the area. We'll put up all the, once we go live, we'll show you the numbers. You can go to crusadeforchildren.org. That's crusadeforchildren.org. You can do that now and go ahead and make a donation if you want. And anything that you donate, your money that you donate, goes back into your community. It's not going to get shipped off to Louisville. It's not going to get shipped off to southern Indiana or some other county far away from you. If you make a donation here in southern Kentucky, it's going to stay here in southern Kentucky. A lot of that money comes back into children's programs here in Bowling Green in southern Kentucky, like CASA and some of the other ones. So it's a great program. And so this weekend, that's where I will be. And when I'm not broadcasting live, I will be looking for bargains, as I mentioned yesterday here in the podcast, looking for some vinyl, maybe some CDs, maybe some stereo, electronics, radios, and speakers and things like that. Hint, hint, in case you're listening along the route of 68 and the 400-mile yard sale. Well, great weather for it. Mostly sunny, warmer today, 84. You should only see a few clouds from time to time. We've got a little bit of patchy fog this morning in a few areas. Not a big deal. Tonight, partly cloudy, mild, 64. Friday, partly sunny, warm, 86. There is a 30% chance we could see a late-day shower or thunderstorm, especially along and east of I-65 into central Kentucky, where, of course, the 400-mile yard sale will be going on. But it's not going to be enough to wash out. But if you get underneath one of those storms, it could produce some brief, heavy downpours of rain, some lightning. So be prepared for that. Maybe have a NOAA weather radio out there with you, or some way to monitor the weather, like on your phone. Download our app. The WBKO app is available in the iPhone store, the Apple store, or if you're an Android user, you just go to Google Play and search for WBKO, and you can see it there. And that way you've got a radar, and you can check the forecast anytime you want through the course of the weekend. Saturday, we're going to keep in a 30% chance of a shower, mainly during the afternoon, high of 84. Sunday, a 20% chance of an isolated shower, 85. Monday, we jump it up to 40%. Scattered showers, a thunderstorm, 86. 30% chance of a shower Tuesday, 84. And that continues into Wednesday of next week with a high of 85. So as you hear there's not much change in the forecast. We're going to keep it warm in the 80s, more like the mid-80s each and every day. And there is at least a daily chance of mainly an afternoon or evening thunderstorm throughout the 7-day period. All right, that will do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless you as always, and thanks for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com.